Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Danon. I'm currently reading over 600 manga and light novels, and my two favorite genres are fantasy and romance. So on this channel, we talk a lot about both of those genres. But we tend to look more into story structure and tropes rather than how cool the fight scenes are, or how great the animation or artwork is. Which brings me to the subject of today's video. Can a boy and girl friendship hold up? No, it can't. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically, if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. First of all, this series is getting an anime this spring. At the time of recording, we don't have a trailer yet, just some images. The series is based on a light novel, but I've only read the manga. Now, for those who don't know, mangas that are adaptations of light novels are not direct one-for-one translations. They're not drastically different, but there are changes between the two. What works in a novel doesn't always work in a manga, so keep that in mind when you read manga based on light novels. When you go watch the anime, there will probably be changes. Our story begins in middle school. Natsume is trying to sell flower accessories. They are real flowers that have been preserved in resin, but 500 yen is a bit pricey for middle school students. Ever since he was a young child, Natsume has been obsessed with flowers. His dream is to open up a shop that sells flower accessories. In fact, he told his parents that he wants to get a job instead of going to high school so that he can save up money to accomplish his dream. Of course, his parents told him no. Childhood dreams are nothing in the face of Japanese society. Instead, they want him to go to school and eventually get a nice, reliable government job. So they made a deal with him. If he can sell 100 of his flower accessories and make a profit, he can follow his dream. The problem is he has to sell all 100 of them at his school cultural festival, which means he has only 2 days, and he's only sold 5 on the first day. Enter Inuzuka Himari. Not only is she the prettiest girl in school, she comes from a wealthy family. As such, she's used to getting her way. She not only has the boys in school in the palm of her hand, she can also control the girls and even some of the teachers. Natsume returns to the club room after wandering the halls trying to sell his accessories to find that Inuzuka has already sold more than him. A lot more. After an entire day, Natsume was only able to sell 5, but Inuzuka sold 27. Natsume is completely flabbergasted. How did she do it? Natsume explains why he has to sell all 100. He even has an extra 50 as spares. Inuzuka does some quick mental math and realizes that they still have 118 to sell. She tells him not to worry about it and to get ready for him to sell them. Inuzuka uses the power of social media combined with pretty girls, friends of hers, to sell the accessories in record time. As payment, Inuzuka asks for a choker. Because it had air bubbles in the resin, Natsume never bothered selling it, but it was the one Inuzuka had her eyes on. After putting it on, Inuzuka confesses that she's had her eyes on Natsume for a while now. Not that she's in love with him, just his eyes. You see, when she first found him, she was watching him work over his shoulder, but he was so focused on his work that he didn't even notice she was there. Or all the other times she came by to say hi. But now she's helped him achieve his dream. For years, anything Inuzuka wanted, she got, without too much effort. Just a few words and people bent over backwards to help her. So when she sees someone working so hard for their dream, watering the flowers, carefully pouring the resin, picking out the perfect way to make the accessories, she can't help but be impressed. So she decides she's going to help him with his dream. She will help him open up a flower accessory shop. And so, a friendship is born. Inuzuka teases Natsume relentlessly, but the two of them are never anything more than friends. They both decide that romance would interfere with their plans for the future, and decide to quash any romantic feelings that crop up. But can it last? As they become friends, they open up to each other. Natsume tells Inuzuka about the girl he met when he was a little boy, both his first love and where his love of flowers come from. Come to find out, that girl is attending the same school, and she still has feelings for Natsume, which Inuzuka supports. Her bestie finally has some romance in his life. Or is she jealous? None of her romantic relationships lasted because she would spend time with Natsume instead of her current boyfriend. In fact, they've gotten so close that their families think of them as married. But they're just friends, right? Nothing romantic here. The series is very well written. The characters are complex and nuanced, and the situations are down to earth. I'm very excited for the anime to air this spring. But what about you? Any anime coming out this next season that you're excited for? There are others for me as well. I've already done videos on a couple of them, but we'll wait to see how well this video does. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. There are several tiers to choose from. You can pick an anime or manga for me to do a video about, or you can join our monthly manga club. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgie, Naswin, Konga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Richard, Devon, Lucius, Sint, Boomy, and Freya. You guys are awesome. I post anime or manga videos often, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Danon.